Okay, so guys, I think we were changing to the red planet. You switch the warp drives and head towards the red planet. As you reduce from warp speed, you approach a small gray planet. The planet appears to have no life on it, but scanners detect some sort of some activity, perhaps the regular workings of a machine. You decide to investigate and send a party on a recon plane to see what is happening. They pilot the plane to the area of the signal and land on the planet. It is rocky and barren, but not far from what they have landed. It is rocky and barren, but not far from where they have landed. They find a scout ship, the type they have never come across before, crashed into the surface. You can find no signs of the pilot. Perhaps he is dead or was killed in the crash. And the automatic signal, probably a type of mayday call, is being transmitted by the ship's radio. There being nothing else to see on the planet, the crew returns to the recon plane and flies back to the ship. The landing on the recon plane, the party makes their way to the briefing room to report to you. As they relate their findings, you are interrupted with an urgent message. Captain, we have lost 3 of our engineer personnel who were involved with docking the recon plane. They are all dead. Well, quarantine. The landing party are rushed off to the medical section for observation, but they appear to be fit and healthy. Meanwhile, you receive another report. 3 more crew members have mysteriously dropped dead, this time in the engineering section. Low, 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 low! Snake eyes! With the tragic loss of life, fortunately, none of the victims in the engineering section was engineering officer Amy Brown. Yay! Science Officer Haruka reports to you with a suggestion hoping to contain further infection. Lower than 8, lower than 8, lower than 8. 3's good. They suggest that you seal off the docking bay, as it seems apparent that a poison of some kind has been brought back to the brimstone in the recon plane. No doubt the landing party are not affected, as they were wearing EVA, extravehicular activity suits. Okay, you agree and give the command. You also have the areas of engineering lab which have been affected sealed off. Quickly, the crew sealed off the infected areas so to prevent the spread of this unknown killer. No more deaths are reported. Using an EVA suit, Medical Officer Holiday examines the body of one of the victims. They find that the man has been poisoned. The planet below must have some sort of poisonous gas in its atmosphere, and this has been carried back to the ship. Antidote, please. Oh, you wait impatiently for the medical officer to return from the medical section. Hopefully they'll be able to create. Okay, good. 4. Yes, I am rolling good today. Holiday comes up with a possible antidote and injects themselves. They go down to the docking bay without the EVA suit and wait. An hour later, they still show no signs of illness. The antidote worked. Yay! Back on the bridge, you set course for ahead of 2 planets. Large red or blue. Or set course for a small, fast-moving spot with signs of life. You head out to space with scanners probing around you. A small, fast-moving dot comes within range. As you approach, you identify it as another ship. You send out an off-frequency radio message, and soon the alien face appears on your screen. The face is brown, scaly, and somewhat reptilian. Introduces himself as Commander Makal of the Imperial Gangzing Confederation. Captain, have we encountered them before? No, but proceed with caution. He declares that you are trespassing in Confederate territory and claims you as a prisoner. He instructs you follow. Fuck. Shoot. Fight. The gang decides warn that refusal to comply orders will force to open fire. You may either decide against the battle and let them take you to the starbase, or engage. Let us see if we can make some friends. Hopefully there's just been a bad misunderstanding. You follow him for several hours until a small round object is picked up by your scanners. Ahead of you is a large wheel-shaped structure rotating slowly. They announce their arrival. Monitoring their conversation, you learn that this is the spaceport Lal Jamal. Mikmal once again contacts you and gives you docking instructions. You dock the Brimstone and wait while he checks your story. Sometime later, you see the ship leave dock. Presumably, you have been either cleared or forgotten about or ignored. You decide to leave the ship. No crew left behind, except for that one time. Inside the spaceport, you follow the corridor until you are approached by a hovering device of some kind. It announces itself as a service robot and asks if it may be of assistance. The service robot leads you to a waiting room. After several minutes, you are shown into a plush office with polished metal walls. Behind the desk, standing before a large window, looking out into the space, sits a large creature. It has a large head and torso, and it is shaped in an odd, old-fashioned egg timer. The alien introduced himself as Dos E. I'm just going to call him D for now. E for now on, and ask how he may help you. He is apparently the controller of the spaceport. You explain your position and ask whether he may help you find your way back to your own universe. He asks you to wait while he contacts his mapping section. Sitting bolt upright in the state of meditation, he appears to be contacting someone by telepathy. You wait patiently. Suddenly, he snaps out of a trance. I cannot guarantee this information will help you, but my mapping officer has done some studies on gateways between universes. It seems likely that two universes will touch in the near future. Stardate 77 to be precise. Although there is no way of telling whether it is likely to be your own universe, you will be able to transfer only through a black hole. But he cannot be certain which one. You thank him for your information. +2 stamina. Your crews become anxious about their fate. Will they be spending the rest of their lives searching space for a dimensional gate which may never appear? You are called to make a statement to reassure them. You have learned the time and space coordinates of the black hole, which will hopefully take you back to your own. Have you learned them? I believe I have. You call all of your section heads to the briefing room. Announce that you believe you have a space and time coordinates for the likely black hole. If your velocity and timing are right, you might be able to pass through this black hole, which may be the void, and emerge in Earth's universe. You return to the bridge and prepare yourself for the journey, setting off towards your black hole. You organize a list of potential space warps which might lead you home. You have no confidence in your gathered intelligence, or you have no idea where to head next. You could instead choose to a random black hole in a nearby galaxy. Risk the lives of your crew and pick a black hole at random. This is gonna suck. Now that you've worked out where to travel, you need to work out when to be there. You organize a list of potential times a space warp could occur. You remember E's consultation with his map section on the spaceport. He provided you with Stardate 77 as potential time after returning from his meditative state. If you have no idea when this may even may occur, or are not confident with the information you have gathered, you can simply arrive at a random time. Nope, we take it or we leave it. One rolled die. Okay. When the time coordinates are locked in, you set a course for what you hope may be the way home. You have a possible time, but not a place. So scan the nearby galaxy of any warps of other anomalies. You set course and arrive at the black hole, dropping out of warp speed some distance from it. Carefully planning your angle of entry and your velocity, you head into the dark void. You feel the ship being taken by an immense gravitational force and order all crew to strap themselves in. Suddenly, the brimstone lurches forward and begins to speed up. The G-force is unbearable. You will never know whether or not it was the correct black hole. Perhaps it was your angle of entry, or perhaps it was your speed, or even the information you have. Whatever the error, the brimstone never emerges from the void. Your mission has been unsuccessful. Damn! Well, that sucked. Okay, guys. That was fun. I give it that. So, stay tuned, guys. I will be doing one of the other 3 remaining games. I got a superhero one. I got one that deals with ice and one that deals with a forest. So, I will see you guys, and I'll probably do the other Steve Jackson game. So, I'll see you guys then.